I like to make stuff. I mean, obviously, but something I've realized is that to make things you actually need to, know how to make them, and because of that I've learned a variety of random skills, but I always feel like I haven't learned enough. For most of the skills I've only really scratched the surface, and while for some things that's not a problem, something else I've learned is that the better you get at a skill, the more you realize just how useful it can be. The number of problems you could solve with it, the things you could do with it, stuff you just wouldn't have thought of because you didn't know just how versatile the skill was. And because of that, I also like to just collect random skills, like Pokemon cards, except the addiction is actually marketable. My point is, learning new skills has essentially become a skill in and of itself. The only problem is it's not really a skill I'm the best at. I'm really good at starting to learn something, and I have a very large variety of things that I've got surface level knowledge of, but other than a select few things, I've never really spent much time to learn any skill more than that. Of course, it also leads to things like me abandoning projects halfway through and moving on to the next shiny thing, but I don't want to do that anymore. At least I don't want to do it as much. There's a lot of value in having a large variety of skills in the toolbox, even if those tools might be a bit dull. But it always helps to have a few good tools too, ones that you know you can rely on, and preferably those are the ones that would be the most useful for you personally to have. That's actually how I started this channel in the first place. I wanted to learn how to make videos, the processes that went into them, and all the skills that I needed. And it worked. I got really good at the skill of making YouTube videos. But for a lot of the individual skills, once I learned the bare minimum to make a decent quality video, they didn't improve much after that. Sure, I learned a bit about editing and recording and uploading, but I never really focused enough on the individual parts to make them much better. For example, my camera. I have a really nice camera. It's a Sony a7 IV. For all the non-photographers out there who just zoned out, don't worry. All you need to know is that a bunch of nerds nodded in acknowledgement that it is, in fact, a good camera. My only problem is I have no idea how to use it. Like, I know how to press record and I know what most of the buttons do, but I don't really know how to do anything specific. I mainly just set everything to auto and hope it turns out well. I haven't spent enough time with the camera to really see what it's capable of. I haven't focused on it because I haven't needed to. There hasn't really been a reason for me to. But for me, that's a problem. It's a problem because I don't know what I'm missing out on. I know that there are probably countless things I could do to make this video look better, to have higher quality footage, but I don't know what those things are. And for a lot of the skills I've learned, necessity has been the reason for me to learn them. It's also been the most reliable way for me to ensure that I actually learn the skill. That's why I started daily uploads. I needed that necessity to really get me to learn and start growing. So if you're looking to learn something new past the surface level, my recommendation is to give yourself a reason to learn it. And since I want to learn how to use my camera, from now on at the end of each video, I'll include a new picture that I took with my camera for y'all to enjoy. And maybe you could point out what's wrong with it if you're interested. But I know that I want to learn more skills, and I want to learn them deeper, because I know how to make good videos, but I don't know how to make great videos, because for that I need to learn a lot more than I already do, so I can know what I've been missing out on. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe for daily uploads, and I will see you tomorrow.